Let's see what people have to say about one of the finest establishments in the world. Alright, more reviews. Did they not let me? Oh, you buttheads. I wonder if I've gotten any strikes. Where are they hiding the reviews? Have they locked me out from reviews, or is it just this Taco Bell? Maybe we can't do Taco Bell. What a shame that would be. Reviews. Right there. Is it possible that Taco Bell has such poor reviews that they reached out to Facebook altogether and said take off all reviews? It's a shitty Australian accent, but that's what we're gonna go with. Maybe I have to find a specific Taco Bell. No reviews. No reviews. Harrison, have they removed all reviews from Taco Bell? Taco Bell Russia. There is no Taco Bell in Russia. I don't know what to do. I went and got Taco Bell just so I could review Taco Bell. But Taco Bell's food is so great. They clearly got so many good reviews that they have removed the what's wrong with this guy's eyes? They removed the review button altogether. This is where review goes, in between and home and about. That's where the McDonald's reviews were. More, nothing, just community. ... nothing. There's no way to review this. You can just like it. 29 people. I bet 29 people went there to get diarrhea for lunch. So you can bet all the other people. I don't know who this guy is, but it's his fault somehow that the review button on Taco Bell isn't gone. Is gone. Me. For a second I thought maybe Facebook struck my account already and removed the review option altogether. But McDonald's was still there. McDonald's is a restaurant of integrity. That was the biggest action taken against hate speech that Zuckerberg has accomplished. Period. It was removing the review option from Taco Bell. I feel safer. Well, God damn. What am I gonna review now? Taco time? Taco Tim. You know this is Taco Tim? Ha! Taco Time has the balls to stand up to customer service complaints. Taco Bell, where you at? 1 out of 5. This is gonna be awkward. I got all this Taco Bell. I need to improve my setup, do these kind of reviews on the toilet. Ow! Disappointing. Won't ever eat there again. I bet you will though, Carla. You say that. You say that. We know the only people that come to Taco Time are stoned off their ass. There's 2 types of stoners, okay? There's the crafty ones. They could make a bong out of your grandma's underpants if they had to in a bind, synthesizing chemistry. And then there's the stoners that Hollywood likes to capitalize on. That's the kind of stoners that come to Taco Time, that does not hold true to an oath. Don't swear by one hair on your head to Taco Time, because you know goddamn well you coming back to Taco Time. Is this part of the review? Carla, if you knew what was in our beef, you'd thank us for only giving you a teaspoon of it. And whatever this emoji is, tasteful. Is this the only review? 1 of 1 review. Why are the reviews gone? This is so disappointing. So I just gotta dig and dig and dig till I actually find some with the review page still on? Come on. Why did just one location have reviews on it? Do I need to take to Google? That's tough, because what you say on Google is like under oath. Pretty sure the FBI can use Google against you. 42 reviews. Now we're in business. I opened up the food. All 3 of those things were missing. Did you not notice that the bag was empty? The guy on the phone says, well, it may work. Ain't gonna bet my unborn child's life on it. But it's your cotija cheese and rice and jalapenos. That's a long way to walk. Mariah, try driving. The living wage. Oh, this guy's getting political. I am going to assume that this is in a US dollar, because peso is much higher. We know they don't give vacation time. They're not getting weeks, so we're going to charge for all 52 weeks. Hola, Señor Christian. I will translate this for you. The average wage in Mexico is $13,989 US dollars. This equates to $6.72 per hour. As the finest establishment of Mexican cuisine in the area, we are offering our workers twice the average wage. They're making twice the amount of the average Mexican. Our food literally got thrown on the trays. Speedy delivery! That looked like a cat just right on your chips. Oui. This is why we go to the finest culinary school. Sometimes food speaks for itself. It's just like somebody farted some cheese up here in the top left corner. So you're right, Christiane Baldwin. This is completely unacceptable, and we will fire these nachos immediately. Nachos, you fired. Look at them brows. Can't see her. Oh, now you're gonna move to that side. F you, Facebook. There she is. Look at her. Should I, like, remove this? Or I guess you guys need to see that it's -1 degree and 11:26. I don't care. Oh, a good review. I didn't think we got those anymore. Well, Jen, if your review is half as good as your eyebrows, we love this Costa. There goes my chance. I was already naming our kids. Maybe in another life, Jen. Who the goes to Costa Vida after working out? It's all good. Something's not adding up here. We are talking about Costa Vida. I think this is a bot. She's a real person. I looked into it. Real person. Maybe not real lips, but like healthy. Jen, thank you so much for your wonderful recommendation. That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. If you're still stumbling through your late 20s, wondering what the hell, I got a degree, I've checked all the boxes, but why am I left feeling empty? As Costa Vida has thankfully alleviated the search for most of us. That is what it's all about. Who are we? Where we come from? Where are we going? The meaning of life is about serving amazing food and experiences to our guests. So if you don't own a Costa Vida, you're missing out on the purpose of life. So if you've been wondering, maybe you just got that law degree, you're about to join up with that firm, actually, that, liquidate your debts and just go all in on a Costa Vida franchise. It's not about the money, it's about purpose, fulfillment. And if you're not serving amazing food and experiences to your wonderful guests, everything else is kind of meaningless. Thank you. Costa Vida, 334 23rd Street, Ogden, Utah. What a difference from reviewing McDonald's versus a mid-tier fast food. That's 2.5 stars better than McDonald's ever got. Imagine going to like a concert. Half the fans there are like, it was shit. And the band's like, we hear you! Our fans are the best! That's what Costa Vida is doing here. 1.5 stars of those guests hate your guts. And this is 3 years ago, Costa Vida. Where you been? This is why they hired me. Who am I to represent these establishments? You think they got the time to handle all these customer complaints? I am the front lines. 7.6 of your reviews have you replied to. That's not even 10% reason to remember the name Costa Vida. 5%, I don't give a shit. 95%, we often giving people shit. The shits is what I mean. They're giving people diarrhea. You're not giving people diarrhea until you're like, if you have a waiter, that is the only point your restaurant will escape my scrutiny of diarrhea giving. This is the only Costa Vida on 23rd Street in Ogden that has no idea what they're doing. You mean to tell me there's more Costa Vidas on 23rd Street, a very finite area to have multiple establishments of the same franchise? Well, I would say that Costa Vida has overextended itself on 23rd Street for an extra $1. Fine, what's $1? I don't care. Wipe my ass with $1. Thanks to inflation, $1 is practically meaningless. I get rude employees tell me it's not possible. Maybe they just don't have steaks, Cindy. You ever think of that? Maybe it's not about the money. Maybe it's just a supply shortage. You keep asking, they don't have it, they're gonna supply it. It ain't gonna be steak, it's gonna be Taco Bell meat. And you don't wanna know what kind of meat that is. Deep down there, in your deepest recesses of your mind, you know exactly what kind of meat that is. Yeah. Used to make little cuddly sounds before somebody sheared all the fur off of it. Or it could just be raccoon meat. You can tell if it's raccoon meat or cat meat. Raccoon meat is very greasy. House cat meat, it's a little gamier. You find yourself after you Costa Vida burrito like, that's probably cat. Where was I? Also, they looked at me weird. How did they look at you weird? Was it like a... The cinnamon tortilla I love, but it was too cold. That seems like not a real thing. Thought this restaurant would be nice so I could take their food in the movie theater. There's a lot going on here, Cindy. Get with it. Do you know how messy Costa Vida is? If I eat Costa Vida, I have to get the whole booth to myself and just layer it with napkins if I don't want to make a mess. Shamefully hunched over that flimsy tin tray. Imagine Cindy in the middle of the third act of Avatar 2, and when she busts that out, starts crinkling back that plastic tray lid right as whatever his name is son is getting shot. Look at the employees. There's already just piss and popcorn all over those floors, and now they got to clean up sweet pork too. You mean to tell me you smuggle a whole barbacoa sweet pork burrito in your purse? Mad props, girl. Today, March 10th, around 2:30. I like that she gives the play-by-play, and just in case Law & Order SVU has to conduct a criminal investigation of especially heinous crimes against this Costa Vida. Because the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories, Katie. 5 to 10 minute wait. Server somehow made it happen. Oh Lord, it's a miracle. Employee of the year right there. We're out of sweet pork. Good thing I always carry a backup in my pocket. Do you think these cargo pants are just for show? 5-10 minute wait on sweet pork. Now if these khakis can have anything to say about it, cargo compartment, barehanded, out of the pocket. It's been just sitting in there, not even in a bag. Slap it on the tortilla. It's kept warm, pressed against my outer thigh. They're out of Coke, Cherry Coke, Sprite, Dr. Pepper, hand towels, food all together, it would seem. Katie, it's quite possible the restaurant was not even open. I've ordered lunch from here online a few times, and it has always been accurate, so appreciated. Glad we could do the bare minimum for you, Jessica. Jessica is thrilled that we did the most basic of restaurant functions correctly. They actually did it right! Lonnie Bot. She ain't real! Her name's Bot! You ain't fooling nobody! She ain't even trying to hide it. Her name is Bot. Literally Bot. Like a robot. Extra T, because it's a Utah robot. They gotta throw in some extra letters. There's a Seymour. You see it? See this? It's not that bad. I work for a great company. Oh my god. Somehow I knew I was gonna hate this review before I even started reading it. Corporate talk. People that just like poetically make stupid, over-wordy speeches that sound professional. Hi, I'm Lonnie. I never fart. I am a perfect human being. Corporate world is the biggest virtuous signaling bull crap imposter show ever. You think Hollywood is full of actors. Oh my god, corporate America. Lonnie, you think your company's reading your Facebook review of Costa Vida? Who you performing to, Lonnie? Nobody at Costa Vida gives a shit about your executive made-up bullshit title of I make decisions about other people's decisions. No one cares about your opinion except for the people that are contractually obligated to, whose paychecks reside on it. And Costa Vida is not one of it. We don't give a shit about your opinion, Lonnie. Go take your executive ass back to your prideful company with your perfect punctuation and corporate vernacular and shut up your ass. Let's look up top 25 companies in San Francisco. Just pick any one of them. Deloitte. And we're gonna find a stupid mission statement. I guarantee you they have one. We believe that we are only as good as the good we do. I'm gonna rip that one off. I'm gonna out-corporate this corporate. Let's find another one. It can't be like something so big that people actually give a shit about it. It's gotta be like a company that's, hey, we have a name. What's your stupid bullshit quote? Here at Costa Vida. Let's steal all of them. We believe that we're only as good as the good that we do. Duluth. Communities. Which one was that? I don't remember. Equality, taking action against racism, and driving change. Accenture, ethically sourced ingredients to our burrito bowls. I love people that just can't turn off corporate talk. They just get so used to the bullshit that comes out of their mouth and their emails on a daily basis that they think the world is also playing their charade. So I just ripped off 3 mission statements from 3 top companies in San Francisco. Real good at crapping the crappers. She's probably some COOFEOG executive of something. She probably has like 18 titles on LinkedIn because she just does so much decision making. She is responsible for so many people, and this company would fail without her. Where would their meetings get Costa Vida? I just copy and pasted 3 different mission statements of different companies because they're all the same. How many corporate mission statements I've listened to, and they all think they are so unique. We pride ourselves in integrity, and then we're going to turn around and lay off 2,000 employees without a moment's notice because we value life and family and money. I mean, steak burritos bomb, man. Bomb diggity. Diggity. Koba ready. What you ready for, Koba? Steak burritos? Apparently not. He couldn't handle it. Took him by a great surprise. The salad tray was just left there in 10 minutes. Why does Brian Ranson get his text bigger? Because he's American. Sally Daddy. I took 3 years of giraffe in college, but it's so rusty at this point. What you don't use, you lose. Unless you actually go over to the Sahara and fluently converse with giraffes. Giraffins. I'm gonna try and translate what this giraffe is trying to communicate. Might not be accurate. Hi there, Costa Vida. Oh, they got their own people. It's a nation. They're gonna start taxing us now. Things we don't even want. Every time we question things, they just keep telling me that costs extra. Since when? Since Build Back Better? Just from filing a complaint costs extra. Clinton, Utah location, 10/19/2020, year 3434, star date, entry 9. That's what you say like Pixar didn't happen, Courtney. Where's the tongue out? You see that? What is she doing to the bag? Okay, that's a nose ring. I didn't see the top. I thought that was just a booger. Thanks, Hannah Banana, with an H. Please don't eat the bag. The food is inside the bag. Burritos didn't have any meat in them. Kim, order meat next time. I almost cried to pay that much money. They got a menu that tells you the price right there when you gotta order. What you think this is a healthcare where you're like, oh God, I didn't know it was gonna cost that much. They got the prices right there on the billboard. I could have went and got at Walmart for $1. That's kind of the nature of restaurants, Tammy. Like, that's the point. Yes, you can get the food cheaper at a grocery store, but then you gotta make it yourself. You're paying the extra amount for somebody else to make it for you. Don't mean they make it good. That's subjective. Just ordered over the phone in the parking lot and it was 25 minutes before we got our food. How'd it take you 25 minutes to get from the parking lot to inside? Walk would have been fresher if you'd been there on time. We waited a line to get to the front. That's how lines work. Thank you, Megan, for clarifying that. It's kind of crazy only steak was available at 6 p.m. That's dinner rush, Megan. Of course, that's the time they're gonna run out of something. You think it's gonna be breakfast time? The chicken was still cooking, but still had to wait for 5 minutes. Should have just given it to her raw. Costa Vida now offering raw chicken options to eliminate the wait and frustration. The chicken burrito is my favorite. It took well over an hour to get our order. Liar. A little over a tablespoon of meat. Patty, we're happy to offer an extra tablespoon of meat for $17. Thank you, Melissa. This means the world to everyone on our team and Kevin. We've hung your portrait on our kitchen wall to remind us why we do what we do, even when things are hard. This is the picture of Melissa that we have hanging on our wall. None of us know which one is Melissa. Is it the mom? Is it the daughter? Is it the beach? We contacted and spoke to the manager, Maui, multiple times. That's an island, Bobby. Islands can't talk. We love Costa Vida for date nights. Why does it not surprise me that a person that chooses Costa Vida for a date night has multiple children? Keep those dates rolling, Kim. Keep them kids pumping. Guess nothing is an aphrodisiac quite like a burrito bowl. The sweet pork salad is usually my go-to. You would have a better life, Stephanie, if you ordered our real food. Now, Laura has an admirer in Mutu Badavagagi. Mutu believes it would be an honor knowing Laura because something tells him that she is a good woman. But I must say, you have that amazing, unlimited smile. I believe God was so sure of what he was doing when making an image of your kind. You got Laura here. She recommends Costa Vida. She loves their salad. And then you got Mutu Badavagi over here, he's darn right smitten by Laura's unlimited smile. He commented this 15 weeks ago. Alright, she changed her profile picture 2 years ago. He says she has an amazing, unlimited smile, that God was sure what he was doing when he made that image of your kind. Mutu, that is a cartoon. That's the real Laura. Perhaps this is Laura. Prayers for penis. This is Mutu before you get your hopes up and your heart go a-leaking from the overbursting of love, I just need to warn you, this is also not Laura. This is another cartoon. Different cartoon. This is Laura. Not Laura. Laura. Not Laura. 15 weeks ago, he seen this cartoon. Laura, he say, I gotta have that. Mutu. That's not her God-given unlimited smile. Her smile might be very limited. This is just a cartoon rendering. Laura, would you stand before the good Lord someday, having denied his divine destiny with Mutu Badavagi, and hold a smile wire transfer of $9 million in your account until the wedding and his citizenship is finalized, as he is facing persecution from his own people simply due to the love in his heart for your unlimited smile? It's a very simple transaction, Laura, but you're going to have to cover, from that $9 million, you're going to have to just cover a small portion of $5,000 of the transfer fee. To actually move to, I've given it some considerable thought. I am actually going to need 10.5 of the $9 million. Okay, but you still have to cover the $5,000. I will cover the $3,000 wire transfer. He says $5,000. He said, you're right, $2,000 wire transfer. I'm just going to need $15 million. He says, okay, you can have 15 of the $9 million as long as you cover the $5,000. 2,000, you got it. And then it's love forevermore. Praise be to Allah. There were no toppings for salads today. There was no ranch, which is the best part. Try it with ketchup. Nothing makes a salad like a ketchup. It's a very rich taste. Well, they're coming back. We'll be waiting. I love how you close at 9! Yeah, it's Utah. It sucks, Trina. The whole damn state closes at 9. Thank Byram Young for that. Thanks a lot, Byram. It is very hard to hear the servers behind the counter. Try yelling at them. What up, Lindsay? Floor was dirty where they prepare the food. They prepare the food on the floor. Why does she sound like she's married to a James Bond villain? I was craving a sweet pork salad. I think she's sending us a cryptic message with key words being capitalized. Yet I love any. Any what, Susan? Susan, what are you trying to say? Oh, I got so bad. What would Jesus do, Helen? Yada, yada, yada. Messed up the food. It's all very redundant, repetitive. They think we ain't heard this before. Oh, customers. They think they're reinventing the wheel every time they get online to say, oh my God! My burrito had less beans than I was expecting. People have error. Until Elon Musk automates all our jobs away. Helen, you're gonna get different proportions. You're gonna miss some things. That is part of the human experience. That's what makes life rich and beautiful and diverse. Ed. I don't know who would mispronounce Ed. I'm sorry, is it Ed? Walsh. Your name ain't Walsh. I practically married a Walsh, and it ain't Walsh. It's Walsh. You just saying it like a twat, Ed. It's Walsh. Like every other Walsh that ever lived. Ordered chicken potatoes. They were put on the grill, and then I was promptly ignored. Well, that's because they were cooking your chicken, Brandon. Most restaurants I go to, I'm not like, hey, I would like hamburger, double patty hamburger with grilled sauteed mushroom and french fries. And they're like, okay, so how you like the game last night? I'd be like, it was all right. Can you go make me my food now? Yeah. I think that Russell Westbrook, he's got a real promising year ahead of him. He's looking pretty good, or that ACL. Can you please go make me my food? Not Brandon. Apparently he expects them to have a mouth on the back of their head. Sad thing, they didn't seem too concerned about it. Well, I probably won't be either. You started in sweat-greased, horrible Walmart knockoff black sneakers because that's work attire, and you're squeaking around on that greasy floor. You got greasy feet that are hot and achy, and you just making fried chicken and pork and put it in burrito bowls all day for people. Never much of a thank you. They just say, can I get more of that, please? 5 minutes for chicken, and then you say, and I had to pay $2 more than that? You think they give a shit? I had a bad dining experience at this store, so bad in fact that I decided to write an email to the address listed on their website. But when that didn't get through, I published a whole memoir about it, starting from when I was 8 years old and I got my puppy, and it leads all the way through college and my first love when I lost my virginity to a nice man named Kevin. But I never told my parents about it because I knew they would excommunicate me and I wouldn't be able to be buried in a Jewish cemetery. So instead, now I'm married to a nice lady named Linda, and she doesn't know what ever happened in college, but that's okay. I think she maybe would accept it if I ever told her, but I'm not going to because I'm scared. It's almost been a week now and I haven't heard back from them at all in response to my email. I just want to know They are listening to their customer. Michael, we do care very much. In fact, we are searching for your email at this very minute. If you could just provide the email, the address, the credit card number that you made your order purchase, and your social security number right here in this public comment section, we will surely get back to you as soon as possible. And we are listening. Hey, look, I made it through one Costa Vida. And he rolled his eyes at me and was very rude. The staff has always been great, but this was a very frustrating rude. Well, Emma, he's probably just flirting with you on account of you being such a cutie patootie. Things to me that should never be said to person. Lord. How many people go to Costa Vida to order a freaking salad? God, this is the highest rating ever. Somebody shit on us already. They hung up on me twice. Love makes us do crazy things. I won't identify the employee here, but I was very disappointed with today's service. I would like to make the management aware of the issue because I believe they needed to know how the business was represented today. Well, Kurt, how are we supposed to do that if we don't know who it was? Was it Jeremy? The only meat items available were sweet pork and shredded beef, no steak or chicken. I am disappointed to say the least. Monica, we have an additional meat. We got an additional meat, but we don't just offer it to any guest. Seriously? Confirmation 345-84320. Order location Costa Vida, Farmington. Got your confirmation, Ashley. Your order is ready. Didn't get my whole order. Our food is so good, mouth-wateringly good. The delivery people just can't help themselves to a few bites. Always order extra for the delivery people. Tried to call the store and no one answers the phone. Try our fax line. They fixed it. No questions asked, but no apology or anything. What do you want? Do you want your problem remedied, or do you just want somebody to feel sorry for you? In my response, I show grovel adequately. We were excited to eat out Tres Leques, Lucky Tres, whoever she is. Josiah, you poor thing. I have the deepest sympathetic regret. I can't imagine the weight of what you're carrying right now. That you should have to walk through something this gruesome. Our entire staff is left pining. I hope our sympathy has validated your feelings adequately. Unacceptable for the price. Dusty, think your wife accepts 2 ounces of meat for the price she pays? The emotional price, the physical price, the spiritual price? We sat down to eat and had to kill a roach behind me on the bench. Told the manager and request our money back. He didn't even bat an eyelash. Where on the sign does it say you get free food for killing bugs? Beard like that, you know this motherfucker has to say about back in his day they didn't hand out participation trophies. And this is the same that's saying I killed a bug, I deserve free food. Everybody break out the red carpet and welcome wagon, slaughter the fatted calf because Dustin here has killed a bug. Congratulations, Dustin, for killing a bug. Kill 2 roaches and we'll make it a combo meal, Dustin. Some friends of mine got food poisoning from eating at this location last night. Very suspicious, Stephen Sullivan, that you were not poisoned as well. I think we will need to check each friend's life insurance policy for Stephen as a benefactor. Blilly blah black. Blilly blah 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 black. I can't say his name. Blilly blah blah. It's so hard to say. Blilly blah black. Lady gave an attitude. Thanks for the chips. Chops! Kylie, what ups? Not much. What ups with you, Kylie? Terrible phone etiquette. Employees giggling in the background. What do you expect him to do? Hey, everybody, shut the f up! Kylie, what ups on the phone? I know you're sitting there in your minky, nice, quiet living room watching the snowflakes fall outside your window. Hello, I would like sour cream and a drink. Yes, no, a drink. Now picture yourself in employee shoes. Very loud restaurant. You got beeping, you got order it, 37 up. We got pork. I need more pork. Can you give me more of the rice pilaf? Ordering on the steak. We're down on steak. Drop some steak. I'm sorry, what was that? Would you like? You said sour cream? Maybe speak up, Kylie Whiteouts. And when I opened my nachos, I had the teentiest sprinkling of cheese on top. Costa, just add more cheese on the chips. You ain't gonna milk the cows dry. There's probably enough cheese in the world. Just put more cheese on the damn chips. That's all they asking for. -2 degrees. My phone keeps saying it's gonna get warmer in a bit. You just hang on. No, it ain't. We're all gonna die. Costa Vida just isn't a fun one to review. Travis, send it on Costa del Sol community. They didn't know how to refund it. Instead, they wrote my name on a piece of paper to hang it on the back. So you're Marissa. Marissa wondered who this paper was for. On eating his jacket out of the broiler where the nachos are prepared. Freshly broiled jacket, bringing that authentic Mexican taste to you. Cindy Booth. Now I remember responding to yours. You had a bad experience on the other one. And once again, Costa Vida with its canned response. That's what it's all about. Serving amazing food and experiences to our guests. We hope to see you soon at the coast. Nothing says we care like copy and pasting a response. Immediately on top of each other. They just changed the name. An adult assistant manager literally threw a temper tantrum all because he didn't like being told I shouldn't have to eat cold food because they can't do their job right. South Ogden, Costa Vida, you need a new assistant manager. Thank you so much for your wonderful review. That's what it's all about. Serving amazing food and experiences to our guests. We hope to see you soon at the coast. Please get rid of Mr. Halston. He really sucks at his job. The worst manager ever. Not going back to South Ogden, Costa Vida ever again. Management sucks. Goodbye, Halston. You need to hear his cars are getting a personality. We will spread the word on this place. It sucks. Mary Booth, thank you so much for your wonderful review. That's what it's all about. Serving amazing food and experiences to our guests is the meaning and importance of life. You need to look into third eye and understand that. We hope to see you soon at the coast.